this video last night because my night was crazy. Not really crazy, but for me, since I don't do anything, it was pretty crazy. So I just wanted to tell you guys about that. But last night when I got home, even after I got home, I was in no condition to be making any videos. So here I am, almost a day later, doing it now. So enjoy. So last night, me and my roommate were sitting around in our apartment, bored. So we decided that we would go to a hookah bar. And for those of you who don't know what a hookah bar is, or a hookah is even, it's basically these long, kind of bong looking things that, you know what? Here's what a hookah looks like. So, at a hookah bar, it's just all of those, a bunch of those little hookahs, and at the tables, and people just sit around and smoke. Okay, so that is what we did. We went to the hookah bar, and we got hungry, so we went to IHOP. We go to IHOP, eat, everything's cool, and we're coming out of IHOP, and all these people are coming in, like, you know, all these black dudes, you know, coming in. I don't know, they're just being really loud, and like, there was like 40 of them at once, so it was kind of like, you know, I don't know, it was just really intense. So we all go out into the parking lot, and of course we're just like swarmed by men. Swarmed. So we're sitting out my friend's car, and we're smoking a cigarette. Okay, so these guys come out, and they're like, no, they don't come out. We go to their car because they're like in their car, and they're like, hey girls, do you have a cigarette? And me and my friend just kind of looked at each other because we were like, should we give her a cigarette? What should we do? Should we give her a cigarette? I don't know. So we had kind of been wanting to smoke weed that night, but like nobody had any. It was kind of late, and so we're like, they probably have weed. So we're like, okay, you can have a cigarette on one condition. So they're like, oh, okay, well, what is it? And we're like, we'll give you a cigarette if you guys give us some weed. And they're like, oh, sure, whatever. So we like go to their car, and they like pull it out or whatever. And I was like, wow, you guys are riding dirty. So we give them the cigarette, and they smoke it, and they're like, oh yeah. Just kidding, I'm just kidding, that's not what they said. So, yeah, the swarm of guys was really creepy, but we were wanting weed, so we were going to ask them, you know, if they had any, but I'm glad we didn't. I'm glad we found the two other guys, because I didn't want the whole fucking Wu-Tang Clan up at my apartment. They were like, so, where do you girls want to smoke? And we're like, okay, well, I guess we should just go back to our apartment. So we go to our apartment, and they, like, don't even, they're, like, boring. Me and my friend are smoking, and then they're just sitting there, like, not doing anything. One of them falls asleep, like, is all cuddled up and shit on my blanket, and I'm like, and then the other one is just, like, twirling his dreads. I don't know, he's not doing anything. So eventually, they both fall asleep. So it's just me and my friend, and my other friend, but she's not smoking. Me and my one friend who's smoking, we just, like, sit there and smoke, like, for the whole night. Like, it was really bad. Actually, so much stuff happened that I had to fucking write down, like, what was said so that I could even freaking remember it. Like, and this is totally incoherent. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but can you understand this? Because I can't. Like, what the hell was I writing? So now, by this time, it's like 5:30 in the morning, and they're still on the couch asleep. And so I was so tired, I could barely keep my eyes open. So I just, like, fall asleep, and when I wake up, they're, like, leaving out the door, and we're like, bye, whatever. Probably never see them again, which is fine with me. On a completely unrelated note, I just got my first subscriber. Thank you, whoever you are. And yeah, I got actually 2 comments on my last vlog, and the first comment was really nice, and you know, they were just like, oh, you're so pretty, thanks for warning me about Adventureland. I was gonna go see it, but now I probably won't, you know, thanks. Nice comment. I really appreciate it. The second comment was somebody who called me a nigger cunt. That is funny, like that made me laugh. Like last night I was like so high, and I was like looking to see if you know, anyone had watched or commented, and I saw the first one and I was, you know, really happy. Then I saw the second one and I was like, what the hell? Why? But it was just so funny. Like, I guess you liked Adventureland and you were upset that I said that I didn't like it. I don't know. It was just funny. It was in all caps. I was like, wow, this is hilarious. I removed it, but I should have left it up because that shit was funny. And oh yeah, one more thing. Is anybody on Twitter? Because my roommate just got a Twitter and she's like, oh, it's so cool, I can update, you know, whatever, I can make updates all the time and people can follow me and blah blah blah. And she already has like 2 people following her that she doesn't know. And like apparently all it is you just like, I don't know, you update what you're doing in every minute of the day and people can comment on it. That sounds asinine. Like, why is that appealing to anyone? Like, who cares what you're doing? Nobody needs to know that I went to the bathroom, had a cig, got on the computer, made a fucking video. Nope. So that's the end of my crazy night. Crazy, I use that term loosely. That was the end. I hope that I didn't disappoint you, and I hope that I did not leave you comatose, and maybe you laughed a little, maybe not. Comment. Just don't leave a mean comment. If you do, I'll just leave it up and I'll probably make a video and laugh at it because it'll be funny.